Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications. Testing. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, get that shit out of here. I have to make sure that's right. What's the motherfucking deal? Sauce Nation, it's your boy at Honcho, man. Y'all already know what the fuck time it is, man. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas Homer channel. So means we're talking all sports, but only Houston. I apologize. Houston, Texas Homer Network. So that means we're talking all sports, but only Houston. With that being said, man, y'all already know tonight, Western Conference Finals, Rockets versus the Olden State Warriors. And it's just time to go get it, man. You know, ain't no really beating around the bush. Ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You know, we've been talking about this shit all year. If the Rockets are the team that we believe that they have been, then it's time. See, that's what I say, the volume's still acting crazy. I thought I adjusted that. We'll figure it out. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it has something to do with that. Y'all let me know if, let me do this a little bit here. Because I don't be wanting that shit to come out too loud. But for some reason, it seems as though it changes every fucking time I barely even touch the fucking shit. Let's make sure we got everything tweaked. I don't want that shit to be overdone. All right. Already. Yes, the motherfucking real final. So y'all know how we start this thing off, man. The way we start off, of course, every time, because y'all are the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world, is motherfucking roll call. The Sauce Nation roll call, the most special roll call of all. Fuck every roll call you ever did in school. That shit didn't matter. What matters most is that you're present for the sauce. So let's see what we got in here this evening, man. We're going to start it off with the motherfucking Sauce Nation roll call. That means represent, you know, if you are not from Houston, you need to let me know where you're from so I can. Really, we still get some muffled action here? All right, give me a second. Let's see what we got going. I got this bit turned. I don't know what the fuck. It's something up with these, whatchamacallits here. Let me see what I got on this end. Let's see what I got on this end. That's crazy. Let's see. Because I got this shit turned way up, way more so than normal. And I'm not sure exactly why. I don't want to blow anybody's ears out or anything, but well, fuck it. We're just going to turn this shit all the way up. Y'all let me know if it sounds clear. See, this is the crazy shit. I got to figure out what is up with this OBS. I have the ckin, I have Sauce Sports on two different settings, but for some reason, it seems like when I switch back and forth, it's like the sound gets quieter and quieter. It's like I switch to the ckin, and people are like, well, I can't hear you, so I turn it up. I switch back to fucking Sauce Sports, like I can't hear you. I fucking turn it up. So I'm not sure exactly what the fuck it is, so we'll figure it out. Hold on. Look, give me 1 second. Let's see what the fuck is going on. That's fine. Okay, that's cool. Man, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all can't hear it. Because, I mean, this bitch is turned all the way the fuck up. I have no idea what the fucking problem is. I can't even really fucking tell you. I mean, I have no idea. And like, I mean, everything turned all the way the fuck up. Like, about as well, not all the way, but I mean, if I turn that up any louder, it probably will not make any sense. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Fuck it. We just gonna go with it because I ain't gonna spend the whole show talking about sound, and we'll have it ready for the post game. Anyway, that's just gonna have to be the lick, like, cause I honestly have no fucking. Have not touched anything. I ain't even got the fucking sauce line hooked up. Now that I'm sitting there looking at it, I have not fucked with this bitch. I don't know why the fuck it sounds the way it does. So I don't think that's helping anything. But no, there's a knob for all the stuff. I mean, but everything is literally turned completely to the right except for the full volume. The only thing that I can think of, like I said, the mic cord ain't nothing loose. I mean, that doesn't connect to anything. The only thing, like I said, is it changes because I did do some swapping some stuff around, and so I don't know if it's different USBs make this motherfucker sound different or something, because that's the only difference that could have been, and that's not even from within the last few days. So give me 1 second again, because if it just sounds that bad, it just ain't gonna work. Okay, watch. So we're gonna turn the bass all the way down. Let me know what y'all hear. if you can hear anything different. Like I said, I have shit turned up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This shit ain't even on. This one ain't on. There's only two fucking knobs that are utilized. That right there, I cut that off. Blame it on Comcast. That's what I'm saying. I've switched to two different. There's two different settings. You got the studio shit, and then you got the whatchamacallit shit. So that you can barely hear. But again, like I said, on my end, nothing seems different. So I can't. It's hard for me to tell. But man, y'all gonna start complaining about your ears. Everything. I'm literally everything is turned far to the right. That's why I don't understand, because every time that y'all say that it's a little loud, I just turn it. I never tweak it back or nothing like that. So I have no idea. It's the same settings. Like there's nothing different than I had on here yesterday. Absolutely nothing different. I ain't changed nothing. Well, not yesterday. I didn't do one yesterday, but Friday or the day before that or anything else. Yeah, just turn everything. Yes, exactly. Everything must be far right. You understand, Heidi. I want to talk about this fucking game because I done wasted my time today getting shit ready for it. But if it can't fucking hear, then that fucking sounds, that's fucking stupid as shit. I don't know what else to do. We just have to try to make it. We're just gonna try to make it shake. Anyway, that should be something stupid. That should be something extra dumb to do. But anyway, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go from here. Now look, tell your cousin if he wanna take that L for you. But this is what I'm saying. Some people saying it's fine, and some people say they still can't hear. Or somebody saying they can, and so I don't know how to. I can't universally get it together. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, this is fucking digital settings, not the actual physical mixer. That's the adjustment there. I have no idea. It could be maybe it's the mic. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I really don't. I have no idea. Hold on one second. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop and we're gonna try to I have no idea why it's so fucking muffled. I don't know what's making a noise like that. We can try cranking up the boost a little bit, but let's hear it. We'll just start throwing up shit. There we go, start doing some shit like that. I mean, it's gonna be what it is, man. Y'all have to roll with it or not fuck with it, because like I said, I don't know what to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's all we got at this point. Because like I said, I'm gonna have to fuck with it and then go back and try to monitor it or something. Matter of fact, let me see. This actually, because I have to use two different things to fucking monitor it, since everything is actually coming in and out through the fucking USB. Let's see if I can hear anything different on my end. Anybody who comes in this stream late is gonna hate this shit, because the whole fucking thing is gonna be talking about some fucking shitty ass audio. All right, what the fuck do we got going on right here? Let's see what we got. Shaking. Cut this shit off. Man, I have not really touched anything. The only thing I've been fucking with is volume knobs, honestly. And so I don't fucking know. I have no fucking idea. And that's the crazy. Anyway, fuck it. Like I said, we gonna roll with it. I ain't got time to fuck with this. We've been fucking for at least 10 minutes and shit, and we got a fucking game to talk about. So yes, the crow clawed and cut the cord and fucked it up. I can hear Bedford. I can see where it's kind of muffled, where it's kind of loud, and we're gonna have to turn some of this shit down. That's why I say it's way louder. Like I said, I'm gonna have to start pre-testing or something. But I try not to fuck with it when it's all right. But it's something about that scene change, because I have, I guess, two different profile settings or something for. For the Kushti and for Soft Sports, so I don't know when I switch back and forth, it has to do something that it has to be within the OBS shit, because I don't change any other physical settings. So anyway, bow, 3 points to ponder. Let's get into this shit, man, because I done wasted too much fucking time and I'm starting to get angry. First point to ponder, ain't no capping, all right? The Tuck Wagon lineup is deadly, but when Capella gets opportunities, he needs to take advantage, and he has to get his. Part of the problem is, okay, let's switch that and let's up this up a little bit and see how that sounds. But it definitely has to be the OBS shit, because it's I I noticed a significant difference in this as opposed to doing that. Anyway, so here's the thing. This is what I don't. I was gonna say I have no idea what to tell you guys. I can't answer it. But again, like I say, ain't no cabin. The tuck wagon lineup is deadly, but Capella has to get his. We need Capella to stay in a rhythm so that he is able to eat, and we need him to stay in a rhythm because once we beat Golden State this series, we have a next series to look after, and we're gonna have to figure out, the necessary lineups. And I mean, some of the I guess I don't think once the Celtics aren't gonna be an issue. Like, let me see something here. It could be in this. Let's look at recording devices and things and make sure ain't nothing all crazy on this end. Nope. And there's, I believe, part of your fucking problem. Yeah, that's what it is. It has to be what it is. Give me just a second. And definitely should be a significant audio difference. Yeah, everything is turned up too high. What it was, it's the settings. It had to be the USB settings from when I changed it over. Because now it was on a super low quality, and then the mic on the system was like super, super fucking low. All right, let me know if that sounds a little bit better. Now you can only see. Look, this is what I'm saying. One person saying left ear only. One person saying right ear only. This is what I'm saying. All right. Now you should be fixed as far as the direction the ears are going in. Somebody got their shit backwards. So, all right. There we go. That's the fucking problem. So what happened was when because I took the PC apart and I was cleaning it out and doing some stuff, and I guess I put the thing back in a different USB slot, and so it, instead of it being the regular audio profile or whatever on the PC, it changed it up and it had the mic like fucking 30-something%, and so that's why I'm having to turn all this shit up so fucking loud. So it wasn't the OBS, it's actually the settings on the PC itself. So I apologize for all that. I'm still mad. Let's get into the rest of these fucking points to ponder. Now that y'all can hear, no more excuses. Let's make it shake. The thing what I was saying about Capella is the fact that, he's kind of underutilized in this series, because when they go small, it's a different style of basketball. But fortunately for us, that we're able to match them and surpass them when they go small. Even though you have them stupid ass dick suckers in the media, they're going to continue to say that, it was a one-off thing. It was just a abnormality from the Rockets. It's not going to happen again. Whatever. You listen to those quote unquote professionals, the dumb dick suckers that fucking, we just got to look at history, and history has shown that. Don't you think history changes? History evolves and different things happen. That's why you have your Davids to your Goliaths. Do I think that Golden State is a Goliath compared to us? No, not at all. We just have to be smart. I feel like we can do any and everything that they do, if not better. It's just about the Rockets and their mentality when they come to play. See, what's happening right now is the media is assigning everything to Golden State like they really run this. But again, y'all will see what happens. So again, like I said, we have to find a way to keep Capella content, keep him in rhythm, and have him ready, because once this series is over with, we're going to need him to we're definitely going to need to utilize him in the next series, depending on who that we take. So whoever we take on, And so the thing is that he needs to be utilized. We don't want him getting cold. We need him to stay in some type of rhythm. He hasn't had the best games this series. And again, it's because it's an abnormal lineup. He's not able to utilize his strengths in the way that he normally would, because there's no bigs trying to post him up. There's nobody really trying to go at him like that. He'll get on KD a little bit. And that's where it's nice to have that length. Able to try to put a hand in KD's face, but nobody's going to stop Kevin Durant. It is what it is. But it's good to have him playing and seeing that he's such a versatile defender. So that's definitely an asset to have. It's just I'd like to see him get some more buckets, a little bit more rebounds this series. I'd like to see him be as dominant as he was. But again, it's the lineup and the style of play that the Warriors utilize that makes it a little bit more difficult for a guy like Clint to get his shine on. Shit, their own real centers don't get their shine on. So that tells you what's going on there. The second point to ponder: 2 is greater than 4. Hungry Star veterans are prepared to feast. What I don't think people are accounting for is the hunger. What I don't think people are accounting for is the anger and the disrespect that has been paid to the Rockets. And these guys are stars in their own right, been doing it longer than Curry or some of these other guys, and have honestly done more with less than either one of those guys. But you put a bunch of fruitcakes together on a basketball team that can shoot, they ain't gonna bang, which they'll shoot because they're soft. They don't really want to bang. That's why they're the greatest shooters. These motherfuckers ain't the greatest drivers, slashers, post-up players, none of that. A bunch of soft-ass motherfuckers who can shoot real well. You get a bunch of softies who can shoot like that together, and of course it's gonna look good. So it's okay. What's the motherfucking deal, Jay Dizzle? Glad you could join us after all the technical difficulties we've had. But again, like I say, you have all these national experts, right, who are sitting there talking about, first they were saying we're going to get swept. Well, Houston won a game. It's because of the Warriors' mentality. You say the Warriors are doing more isolated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're playing a different ball game because the Rockets. If the Warriors were that dominant, they come out and they play their style of ball no matter what we do. That's what it is, that if they're so dominant, nothing we did should have affected them. If they're so dominant, so you're telling me that 3 out of 4 superstars, not role players, not guys who are rotational figures, okay, hear me out. This is what the national media is selling you right now. 3 out of the 4 superstar, veteran, postseason killer, death lineup members they just went cold all in the same night in Houston. Just for some random reason, everybody just went cold one night in Houston. It just happened randomly. It wasn't anything the Rockets did. It wasn't that they stepped their game up. It wasn't that they played harder. It was just that the Warriors went cold one night in Houston. That's it. That's all. That's what the media is trying to sell you. The media thinks you're stupid. Okay? And if you're not a Rockets fan, you might be. Okay? But the media thinks you're stupid. I'm not going to say if you're not a Rockets fan. If you're rooting for Golden State, you might be. Because the media is trying to distract you from the truth. We've been knowing this. We've been talking. The media doesn't ever want to tell you the truth. The media doesn't want you to think for yourself and look at facts. This is the job of the media, is to make sure you don't think and just believe what we tell you. The Rockets are history. You're talking about with 2 guys. 2 guys equate the same shit that these motherfuckers in Golden State been doing with 4. Tell me what's so great about Golden State. So either you're telling me that we have much better coaching. I mean, it's some combination of the two. It's either we have 2 guys who are better than your 4, straight up, or we have superior coaching, or it's a little bit of both. But in some form or fashion, or in any way you look at it, Houston is bringing something better to the table, because there's no way you sit here and tell me these guys go 65 with only 2 stars. Well, only one all-star, really, because Chris Paul didn't even make it. So you're telling me this year only 1 star on the team. A couple of former stars is how they're looking at it. But you had 4 current guys this year with Golden State. So I don't want to hear any excuse. I don't want to hear any crying. I don't want to hear the crying about, well, if Steph Curry, if he's not right, then suck my fucking dick. You got 3 fucking other superstars over there. You guys, the death lineup. So you telling me only one guy is the killer? Everybody else just carry the bodies? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, we'll talk about that more in a second. Let's get into the third point to ponder. Harden's home. Harden's from Cali, dog. You think he's tripping about going to Oakland? You think he's tripping about going to Golden State and balling? You think we tripping about going to Golden State when we went there the very beginning of the year, the very first game of the year, and ruined the ring ceremony? Do you think we're tripping on that? On KD's old smirking ass bullshit wasn't a buzzer beater? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. See, these little smirky, pussy ass motherfucking Golden State people and their fucking fans. What's the motherfucking deal, Wink? That's why I had to have a sauce line discombobulated Heidi just in case. I'm gonna talk shit about the Rock. I gotta talk shit about the Rock. I can't give him too many props, otherwise we're gonna play bad. So I gotta figure out I gotta figure that out. Exactly, Ed, man. Best road team in the league. Not only with the best record, the best road record in the league. Oh, but we can't play with these guys. They turn it on in the playoffs, but every other couple of games though, they turn it off because they get bored. Like, the media just wants to sell you this fucking crock of shit so bad. Oh, the only reason they lose is because they get bored. They only lose because he gets bored. And then when so all on the same night, everybody just gets bored. It doesn't look like KD's bored out there. KD has something to prove. But here's the thing: KD he doesn't have the rings like the rest of them. KD's hungry because people still talking shit about him. Oh, stop. Joshua Wild, no. KD's still hungry. These other motherfuckers are smug in their place. They feel like, oh, he won a couple of rings. You know, all we got to do is show up. And, you know, if it wasn't for Kevin Durant, this is a 2-0 game. Because here's what people aren't telling you, okay? And let me get on why Harden's home. You know, we got to take the win in Gold State to return to home court advantage. And I'm telling y'all, if it's game 3 or game 4, if the Rockets win game 3 or game 4, the series is over, okay? The series is done. The Rockets will win. Mark my motherfucking words. Put the crow on. If the Rockets win tonight, the series is over with. The Rockets win the next series is over with. Like, I'm not even really tripping. I told y'all Rockets in 6. So even if they take the L tonight, I'm not tripping. But they're not going to take the L. They're going to take the win tonight. And so I'm not worried about that. But mark my motherfucking words. Game 3 or 4. If it's game 3 or 4, the Rockets win the series. Okay. If it's game 6, we're gonna talk about that. But like I say, the media is selling you a bunch of wolf tickets, all right? And I'm going to pull a crow up. A crow go hang out because he's for the media. The crow is for the media, all right? Oakland strippers ain't got shit. They ain't got shit on H-Town strippers, except for skid marks, literal shit. But like I say, man, we're going to get into my favorite part of the conversation. And as we're getting into this part of the conversation, I'm going to talk about some things. I want to make sure we keep everything flowing. And of all these sauce segments, my favorite part is the mark my motherfucking words. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't got all that on there. But you hit it with the hashtag MMW or hashtag MFW. I know some of y'all don't like to cuss as much as I enjoy cussing, and that's okay. I'm not going to judge you to your face. Go ahead, let me know they mark my motherfucking words, man. What's the motherfucking deal, Aaron? What's going down with you, man? I hope you're having a good evening tonight. It was going to be a great evening once the Rockets win. A wolf ticket, a Timberwolf ticket. That dude, Shaquille Cushington, talk about let's play some PUBG and then don't play, dog. But yeah, man, Steph dropping 25 CP3 broadband. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be so, like, here's the thing. Okay, as we get to mark my words in. All right, as we get to mark my words in. Okay, I got a Mr. Voodoo himself with a 30, 10, and 5. All right, for number 13. All right. I see Brandon already. Gordon dropped 36. That's a bet, Brandon. Appreciate you following through. And what do we got? Gordon with 36. All right. Let's see. We got Heidi Ho going the wrong way on a one-way street. Talking about 120, 107 Warriors. Shame on you. Say the line is Ghost State. Oh yeah, get that. Appreciate the love, Joshua. I dance acapella now when I don't get enough. When I don't have enough. When I don't have enough music, I just start dancing acapella. Killing Boys, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. We got King say Harden gonna drop 42 with the triple double. I like that. 42 and a trip dub. Okay. But what I'm saying here is let's look at game 1. Rockets lost by 13 points. Now, there were a couple of suspect calls, but that game was not lost on the backcourt call. That game was not lost because Draymond didn't get ejected for a bunch of crazy fouls he had. It had nothing to do with that. Mike D'Antoni says he's going to bring back Muthaf back in the rotation. I don't know how much I like that. I'm going to be honest. Darren with the, mark my words, with the 36, 8, and 11 already. 36, 8, and 11. Fit 11 from the Darren. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. You know, they'll talk about the fact that PJ Tucker played exceptional. Okay? They'll talk about that. They'll try to make it seem like, Reza had 19. Reza getting 19. He ain't going to get you that all the time. Reza will get you. Hey, Reza averaged like 12 to 14 points a game. So that's not spectacular, you know. And Reza can get you that if he needs to. He just don't. Reza's not looking to score. If he has to, he will. But he knows that's not his primary, you know, role. So he's not looking for it. But if he knows that, okay, they're going to lock up on James, they're going to try to shut James down, they're going to try to let me go ahead and get mine. Or if they're going to do all that, okay, we'll see. But PJ's going to be open. Like, what they got to realize is if the Warriors play a certain way, then this shit is going to open up. And this shit is going to happen every game. But they'll talk about, the Rockets, their role players played above average. But what happened in game one when they didn't mention about everybody besides James Harden playing well below average, and that the Warriors won't get wins like this every game? They attributed all this stuff to the Warriors just doing this and the Warriors just doing that, but then don't give any credit to the Rockets for making the Warriors have to have a completely different game plan. Blink Squad, I see you. Eric Gordon with the 30. I got you. How you doing, Blink Squad? I think it's been a minute since it's see. Hope all is well. Appreciate the love, Joshua. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm catching up with everybody, because sometimes Clutch Gaming, man, I want to know how can I get on a poster, man? I've been showing love all on the Twitters and everything, man. I still don't know shit about League of Legends. I'm highly upset. But how you doing? Hope all is well. Devontae Love, I got you. Marks with the 119 to 103. I got you. Already. I love Shane. Say, mark my word, Quincy Jones. It says Houston gonna win the next two and close at the Toyota Center. Mark my words. Are we gonna act like that? Hey, I love it. I mean, I love it. But welcome to the sauce. I think that's the first time I've seen the Quincy Jones. Miss Voodoo say CP3 with the double. Already. The dub. Oh, got you. I got you with Quincy with the Rockets with 3 straight. So we're gonna have that, mark my words. Gonna take a couple of games, but it's all Gucci. I'll be more than happy to say that is right. Dr. Rabbit, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, man. Whoever wins is not whoever wins. So no, I'm gonna disagree with you completely. So that's how that works. We got a Draymond gets tossed, KD gets 22, Steph and CP get 25, Harden 35. All right, White Persuasion with a very specific. All right, let's make sure we get it all. Draymond, gone. It won't happen though, because again, you still have the NBA feeling like they affected that last series. I'm not even gonna say what I'm currently doing, but it's I just caught myself doing something stupid. And it's funny, though. Fuck it. I'll show y'all in just a second. It's nothing like that. Calm down. Say Harden with 35. And a Rockets W. All right. So, for some reason, I have 2 pens in my hand. And so I've been over here holding this one pen like I'm finna write something with it while I've been going hard with this other one. And I just stopped for a second. I'm just looking like, because I was sitting there like this. And I was wondering what the fuck I was doing. So that's what I was laughing about. Yes, it's corny, but I don't give a shit. Ashmel says 103-88. I got you, 103 to 88. But again, like I say, the national media will continue to just undermine the Rockets. But again, these motherfuckers ain't watched the Rockets game. They haven't watched the Warriors game all year. They're honestly, the only reason why, if you look at everybody, you look at all these guys who are talking, their only source of knowledge, their only thing that they can say is history. Well, previously, because they didn't watch any Golden State games this year, they didn't watch any Rockets games this year. They're just speaking off the top of their fucking head because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So I can bolster my argument while saying Golden State did it before. So that sounds good to people, right? They're still in contention. They're number 2 team overall. But Golden State did it before. They're back in the Western Conference Finals. So it just, I sound like a smart guy if I say Golden State's going to win it. And if they don't, then I can just talk about how amazing of an upset it was by the Rockets. But it wasn't a fucking upset. And this is why I have a problem with the national media. This is why I have a problem with the national fucking talking heads, because they just say anything, and then you have so many people who really don't have time. People work, people have their own lives, they have whatever. They don't have time to keep up with these teams, and they rely on these people to give them accurate information. They rely on these people to give them, legitimate opinions, legitimate thoughts, and real analysis. But what these people are doing or just selling you some bullshit. There's no analysis. There's no real thought. There's no real commentary. It's somebody who's in the office before they are, their producers or their interns or whoever's writing all their notes and doing all that shit for them and giving them their opinions. That's what's going on, man. This is why I say, even if it ain't the sauce, if it's somebody you fuck with on YouTube, man, support independent sports media, because national sports it's all a money grab. They're just going to say anything. They're going to suck on the dick of the biggest fan bases that they can fucking find, because that's where the money's going to come from. That's what's going to come in. I'm riding with my city, and that's just the way I see it, man. So that's my whole spiel. Roscoe, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm putting you on the Heidi train too. Y'all both going. Look, Heidi riding with you in the big rig, man. Y'all going the wrong way down a one-way street. Ain't no other outcome but the Rockets winning tonight. But I will take y'all's mark my words. And again, if y'all right, hey, I'll be back with the crow. I'll be back with the crow. So you saying Curry gonna shake up? But here's the thing too. If Curry goes off tonight, right? Then all them dick sucking commentators, well, he's just not looking like himself. He's not 100%. But if he goes off, they'll be all on his nuts. Oh yeah, that's Kurt. We saw him against the New Orleans, and they'll go off about that. But again, when he's getting done bad, when he's looking like shit, when the Rockets are, that's one consistent throughout both of these games. Okay, is nothing but attacking Curry. And he can't do shit. There's nothing that he can do with it. Let me speed it up a little bit so I can make sure I catch up with everybody and all their opinions. I'm talking and walking backwards myself. I got Ashmel with the 103.88. I got you Voodoo with the 117.111. It's going to rain in the Toyota Center. The stat dork still say 65% to win. I'm not big on stats. I tell you what the eye test says, and the eye test says exactly, Robbie Bay. Look, how you gonna win back to back? How you ain't won? You're not a dynasty until you have to have like a back to back in there again. And I'm not saying that because the Rockets had a back to back. They were not a dynasty. They just won back to back championships. Victor, I got you, and DeMarcus, I got you. I got we got 117, 102 Rocks, and then we got 110, 117 Rockets from Victor. All right. And I'm going to say, Roscoe, I got you. So my thing is that, whoever wins this wins the finals. It's over with. Only time I like Max Kellerman, he's sticking with the Rockets. Yeah, he's holding it down. But that might be, because he has to. Because he said it so much, he has to prove Stephen A. wrong. And I hope Stephen A. is proven fucking wrong. The Skip and Shannon show ready for LeBron. Yeah, oh man, like literally, dog, these motherfuckers will talk about the Rockets and find a way to incorporate LeBron. That's why I ain't really been fucking with that shit no more. I used to fuck with what is theirs? There's First Take or Undisputed. I don't even be knowing the names. I'm honestly, like I said, that's why I say I don't be knowing, like, y'all be like, well, Molly or Joy. I'm like, which one is on which show? Like, I watch it, but I don't be that into these motherfuckers. Though. Like, I don't give a fuck about the national talking heads. I listen to see what they're telling everybody else and to maybe dispute what they're talking about. But for the most part, man, fuck them. Preston Wilson. That's not the Boom Goes the Dynamite guy, is it? You say, mark my motherfucking word, Paul. Yeah, that's another consistent that has been going on. King Bummy. What's the motherfucking deal? That's another consistent. Paul has dropped Steph Curry every game this series. Okay. Wanting in the booth, Preston was make a slave reference. Oh, that's awful. Don't do that. Real family, you got the 106.84. Good grief. You talking about Rockets playing some lockdown defense. I'm with it. I like it. I like it. Stephen is bit. Yeah, he's always wrong. The thing is, Stephen A. don't ever own up to his incorrect analysis, which it is the majority of the time, overwhelming majority of the time. Okay, I think we caught up. I think we all good already. Yeah, can't go making slave references, especially in this day and age. But that's funny. That's funny as hell. Yeah, you can't do that. What did he? At least he ain't make a Wakanda Black Panther reference or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did he say the good thing or the bad thing? Because I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do a Christian tonight, but we will be having a Soft Society night, so we will be talking about a few things. So it'll be after the post game. So we'll definitely. You would think so, but not quite. It doesn't always work like that, Heidi. Heading over to man, I don't even want to. Honestly, dog, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm gonna do like last game because I was on the road early. I had to take care of some shit, so I was listening to it on the radio. I'm just coming back. I'm gonna cut the fucking radio on, let it play on the radio, and fucking watch it with the sound off, and then just call it a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about Yeezy status, Yeezy said the wrong. What kind of slave reference did he make? Was it we'll talk about it later. Just DM me and let me know exactly, or send me a link to something that he said, and I will check it out. Because it depends on what angle you came from, determining whether or not you immediately lose in one inning. I mean, that must have been something he wanted to say all his life, because that's bad business. Okay. Something along those lines. That's no bueno. Mark my words, Zochi makes 4 threes in garbage time. If Zochi gets in the game, the Rockets are doing the right thing. Read a book. I got you. All right, so give y'all my prediction. I see 100 to 97. I see Wink. I see with the 121, 110. Give me 1 second. I'm going to hit y'all with a Alakazam. Good grief. I knew it was coming. That's the psychic sauce in there. Steph bricked a 360 dunk again. You need to stop that shit. They're actually going to beat his motherfucking ass when he get home. You stupid motherfucker. You're out there embarrassing me. You're fucking missing 360s. You can't dunk. White men can't jump. God damn it, Steph. Don't you know? Stop fucking doing it. I say the Rockets pull out a close one. Dewey says 126, 119. All right, let me make sure I got everybody. I ain't missing 126, 119. And here's my deal, man. Honestly, and I'm trying to minimize the overall homerism. I mean, just looking at straight up what we've been seeing. Okay, I think everything kind of regresses to the mean. And what I'm saying is that guys are playing average. See, we had 6 Rockets in double figures last game. That's average for the Rockets, and that's what the national media won't tell you. We've had 6 guys average double figures throughout the entire season. Golden State has had 4 guys average double figures throughout the entire season. I'll give you 100 fucking guesses to guess who those 4 guys are. I guarantee you get them right. Your first 4 fucking guesses, the only 4 motherfuckers they give a fuck about. And so when the media keeps telling you, that they're just this powerhouse, their power is concentrated. Yeah, absolutely. Their power is within the death lineup, the dead death lineup, or whatever you want to call it. But this team is, it's not all that. Like, we've seen the weakness. We know what can be done. We've won in this building this year, and we can do it again. Okay. To me, I got to see. I've yet to see the Warriors blow the Rockets out this year. Again, because I think that last time we won, it wasn't a blowout. It was no Harden, no KD. It was what it was. And still then, with that powerful, without our MVP, you have guys on that roster who have been MVPs before. You had Steph Curry out there when we played. And still, I didn't see quite that blowout. I didn't see the things that I need to see to really feel like this team is better than the Rockets. This team has one style of basketball that works very well. But the Rockets have the defenders and the shooters. They have the guys that can play both sides of the court to make these guys work, because it's easy to shoot when you don't play defense. Well, guess what we can't do tonight? Can't hide Steph Curry. You see what happens in the series when you can't hide Steph Curry. Y'all remember a couple of years back when Dellavedova was making it bad for Steph Curry. That shouldn't even be in the same conversation. So if Dellavedova for a series could make it testy on a Curry, what are you telling me CP3 is going to do with shooters around him, with guys without him having to be the main component? When he knows everybody else can score, everybody else can take care of business, all I got to do is lock down, this little baby ankle fucker, and, we all good. KD's going to get his, but everybody else going to stand and watch KD. Because the thing is, when Curry can't do anything, they can't get that ball movement going, they start playing ISO ball. And guess what they can't do? They can't play ISO ball like the Rockets. You can't, honestly, they can't transition like us when our minds are right. They can't run a half-court offense like we can. They can move the ball. They move the ball better than we do at this point. When the Rockets want to move the ball, even though it can get ugly sometimes, always a much better team. They can't play defense like us. They're not a better defensive team. We were better overall in defense and then when the season was finished. And when you look at it, and you look at the playoffs, they're number one in D. They played lesser quality teams than we have. I mean, the fucking Pelicans, no Boogie. The Spurs, shit with nobody, really no pop. Like, come on, you played the Spurs with no Kawhi. Pop's wife died, like in a just complete state of turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Like, so miss me with that shit. Like the Warriors are really doing something this year. The fucking Wolves should have been a 3 seed, was an 8 seed because of the Jimmy Butler injury. But guess what? Jimmy Butler was back when he played. That was a tougher team, one of the tougher teams in the league. That's a lot of talent, stacked. The Jazz, you're talking about, again, rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, contenders. They were missing Rubio. Rubio wasn't a main guy like that. He was a contributor, a significant contributor, but still. It is what it is. Still a tougher team because they still had their two guys, the rookie and the fucking defensive player of the year. We had the same record that they had, but anytime they took a loss, the Warriors were just tired. The Jazz won a game, or the Rockets, should they be worried? I saw an article today, and this is why I say Vox Media, all that shit. Not Fox, Vox, VOX. Media is trash. They have a sports site that they do, The Ringer. Why do I read an article in The Ringer saying why this series is already dead? It's a 1-1 series. If you listen to any stupid motherfucker that tells you this series is dead, when one game was won with the number one team in the league was not playing up to par. It's not about the number two motherfuckers that they try to fucking make it seem like. The number one team wasn't playing up to par. And now the series is dead. But then you saw the second game, we blew them out the fucking water. But the series is dead. Anyway, Rockets win this game 123-116. And I don't really think it's honestly as close as that score makes it look. I think it just kind of they close the gap a little bit at the end when things are winding down. I think the Rockets get up to and maintain about a 10-point average early on. Warriors fight tough in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Rockets do their thing. Vox does exactly. Vox is the opposite of Fox, so that tells you what's going on there. But with that being said, here's the deal. I saw a couple of them mark my words. Let me see. I think I saw you drop one, Wink. CP3 with the 24, 6, and 13. I got you. 24, 6, 13. All right. And again, like I say, you got the hard 31, 3, and 5. I got you. Yeah, and I'm gonna call myself and say this 123-116. Let me get up out of here because the game about to start. 123-16. Harden goes off. I'm gonna say he has 38, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. So I'm gonna be close along the same lines. But with that being said, it's time for the game to motherfucking start. Houston, let's motherfucking me get it. Sauce Nation, we will be here immediately after the game, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you tell your friends about it. I will have the sauce line fully charged, activated, and ready to go, so I will be able to hear your thoughts, opinions, and feelings. But with that being said, man, hit that like button before y'all slide up out of here. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Sauce Nation, y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world. It's your boy Honcho. Adios. I'm out. See y'all after the game. After we get this West Side, this W.